Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today, a Monday here at MadWorldTarot. Still with the Wandering Star tarot on the tarot table. We are actually looking at the stars this time, and that's why we have the Wandering Star tarot on the tarot table. We are looking at celebrity astrologer. I'm putting air quotes around that. Angela Pearl. She is the one that the Parkles were meeting at Soho House in New York when they were there a few weeks ago. They allegedly had dinner with Ed Sheeran. A lot of people say no, they didn't. They just actually bumped into him there at Soho House in New York. A celebrity astrologer, Angela Pearl, posted on Instagram a little photo of herself and the has-been and his wife, and some note that they had written to her thanking her for whatever, and how they were her energy and her blah blah, and they were looking forward to being in Australia soon. She is Ukrainian, or originally. She now applies her trade in Australia and a lot online, and very interesting that the Parkles took this moment to reveal that allegedly Meghan consults this astrologer a lot. Rob Shooter claims she's increasingly reliant on Angela Pearl's charts before confirming meetings, signing agreements, or attending engagements. Who else used astrologers a lot? Princess Diana, Penny Thornton, and Debbie Frank. And so that's interesting. And then, of course, this is the mechanism they use to leak their intentions or to reveal their intentions of going to Australia next year, firing a warning shot across the royal family's bow, in my opinion. So we're going to have a look at this. I want to know how celebrity this alleged celebrity astrologer really is. I asked ChatGPT. ChatGPT said it was hype, and maybe not so genuine. She has got a huge following on YouTube, 2.68 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. She does her readings in Russian, interestingly, and you get one of those auto dubbing things, which is rather unpleasant to listen to. Don't know. We're going to ask how celebrity is this celebrity astrologer, and what is her relationship like with Meghan? What advice is she giving Meghan right now? What's Meghan consulting her about, and the marriage? We're going to ask about that. We're going to ask if Meghan is doing this and allowing us to know about this because of Princess Diana's interest in psychics and astrologers and all the rest of it. And Meghan is cosplaying Princess Diana more and more at the moment. It's reached very disturbing levels, in my opinion, my inexpert opinion, let's hasten to add. And I also want to know if this was a deliberate leak about the Australia thing. I forgot to ask in the previous reading, so we'll ask now if it was a convenient way of breaking it to the royal family. Guess what? We're going to Australia before you can. And then I want to know impact of this woman's advice to Meghan. What's she going to really tell Meghan to do? So, these cards are all over the place right now. I need to just tidy them up one more time. Let's remind you, it's tarot. It's for fun and entertainment. It is all my opinion. Wish I had 2.68 million subscribers, even if I had to do my readings in Russian. And it is all my opinion and speculation. I just read energy. And disclaimer in the box below. Let's get to it. Angela Pearl. Not a very Ukrainian name, in my opinion. Pearl is interesting because Meghan, I think, means pearl. And we all know about Pearl. That was going to be on Netflix and then wasn't. That's one. I need to check myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need that one as well. Okay. Had a bit of a blank. Ooh, the High Priestess. Haha. That's her. Our celebrity astrologer. Absolutely. Consulting psychics, tarot readers, astrologers, and secrets and dreams and wisdom and inner voice and all of that stuff. It's your intuition, but it's your celebrity astrologer as well. So it's not telling us much we don't know. It's simply confirming that we have landed in the correct energy. Always good to know that we have. And so deep breaths. For some reason I'm quite breathless today as I'm doing these readings, don't know why. Deep breath. And where are we? What are we dealing with? 9 of Swords. It's in reverse. And as you can see, anxiety, worry, keywords. This is not good energy. Meghan isn't doing this, in my opinion, because she's so happy with her life and her life is going so well. She's genuinely terrified of where her life is going, especially if that title goes. What is life worth living if the title really goes? And so she's doing this, she's consulting the psychic because she wants to have some peace of mind. And of course, you really only get peace of mind by doing your own inner work and deciding your own future. And I say that as a tarot reader and also someone who does a lot of astrology. But I always tell my people when I'm doing private readings, and no, I don't do private readings for pay, but I always tell people, your future, your work, your choice. So just, by the way, just saying. So how celebrity is this celebrity astrologer? I just want to know. Ace of Wands, beginnings, doesn't it say? Career, beginnings, travel. She's putting it out there, as ChatGPT said so wisely for a machine. She's putting it out there. She's spreading the word. She's sowing the seeds with that Ace of Wands that she is a celebrity astrologer. This is very beneficial for her in terms of her career and her life path and her purpose. Noising it abroad, sorry. That was, I misspoke. She's noising it abroad with that Ace of Wands. She's loving this attention, believe me. So, her relationship with Meghan, just the general vibe. Don't care about Harry in this reading. Ooh, we got another ace. Change and decisions, action. It's declaratory, the Ace of Swords. It's insight. It's clarity of mind. This is the way forward for you. Meghan is looking for focus, and I have seen this recently in readings that I've done on her energy. She's confused. She's lost. She's at a turning point in her life, and she doesn't know which way to go. In comes celebrity astrologer with a Ukrainian connection. We can guess how that all happened. The husband. Do you think he went to Ukraine to get an astrology reading? But it's there. Meghan needs focus. She needs direction. She needs guidance. She needs someone to tell her, this is the way it is. This is the truth. This is how it's going to be. This is what you must do. 2 aces there. This is a very mutually beneficial relationship, or so they think. Let's move on to what actual advice, questions Meghan is looking for, asking, what advice she's getting generally. What's the astrologer telling her? 6 of Cups. Ooh. That's interesting. Reconciliation, harmony, childhood, all of that kind of stuff. It's how to make peace in her life. That's what she's being told to do. How well do you think that advice is going down with little Miss Markle? You need to reconcile with your father. You need to reconcile with your in-laws. You need to reconcile with an entire country, and so on and so on. Do you think that's going down very well? It's also Meghan's own childhood, her past, people she's maybe ghosted in the past, Jessica Mulrooney and Nanaki, what's her name, Pretty, and all of them. So Meghan's having a moment. She's having a wobble. It's quite lonely at the top, whatever top that is. I don't know. Whatever pinnacle of success Meghan has attained, that greasy pole, if she's clutching on to the top of the greasy pole and feeling that she's beginning to slide back down it, pretty lonely, and maybe looking for people she can trust, people she can turn to for support. Who can I count on? Who can I trust as I start to slither back down again? And I'm getting the sense of rope burn as she's slithering down. It's not so slippery pole, it's a bit of a rope, you know, the rope trick. Anyway, let's move away from all my strange analogies and get to marriage. Is marriage being interrogated through the means of astrology? 7 of Wands. Possibly, because it's that defensive position of feeling that she's under attack from all sides. And how does she maintain her position? And what position is that? You may be asking. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, that is the position. How does she hang on to that for all she is worth? In my opinion, of course, I think we'll throw some allegedlys over this reading. Just a scattering of allegedlys are now over the reading. Let us ask now, is she doing this because Diana did it? Me too kind of thing. Is this the influence, or is this a spontaneous thing for her? I've got the Wheel of Fortune and it's in reverse. I think it's bigger than just Diana. I don't think it's just Diana 1 did it, so Diana 2 is also going to do it, and you're going to find out about it. It's much bigger than that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is bad luck, bad karma, bad timing, unexpected reversals in life. Meghan is sincerely, for me in this reading, energetically, in big trouble. We've got the 9 of Swords on the table. We've got which she's trying to get out of that anyway. She's trying to get out of that energy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and she's consulting the Oracle to ask how she can turn her luck around. It's that simple. It's not Mummy Diana motivated. I'm sure that it helps that Diana consulted psychics, astrologers, whoever's, but it's not the reason. What about the Australia thing? Oh, oops, by the way, we're dying to be in Australia before William and Catherine can get there. How intentional was that? Just want to know. We got the 5 of Pentacles and it's in reverse, trying to come back in from the cold. So yeah, it was intentional, struggle, hardship, loss, exile, banishment. And the cards in the reverse, so they're trying to, well, Harry is anyway, trying to reassert himself as a royal, trying to insert himself back into the working royal sort of panoply of stars, and failing spectacularly, but he's not going to stop trying. I got that in the previous reading. It's going to go on and on and on and on and on. And so yeah, we just need to tell everyone, oh, by the way, we're also royals, and we're also going to do some light roiling in Australia anytime soon. It's interesting that they've lost interest in countries, as the Royal Grift has pointed out several times, countries that had access to US AID. No more of that forthcoming. So, where can we go? Canada and Australia. Interesting, don't you think? So that's just a little throwaway aside, in my opinion, kind of a thing, allegedly. Impact that this woman's advice is going to have on Meghan. I'm seeing good advice with the 6 of Cups. Now, anyone with half a brain could sit Meghan Markle down and say, listen, you need to reconcile with people. You have stood and trampled a whole lot of people underfoot in your climb to the top. You need to make peace with those people now. But impact that this woman's advice is going to have on Meghan Markle, this celebrity astrologer. Unfortunately, and what a surprise, Meghan is not going to listen. Talent, skill, money in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles is the student of the tarot, someone who learns things. Meghan is not going to listen and not going to learn. And also, I suspect whatever deals that she thought would come out of this, I'm not getting the celebrity astrologer so much. I think she's got her win already with that Ace of Wands. She's got the publicity. She's launched herself to a whole new audience, not just Russian-speaking people on YouTube. And now she's off and away. She doesn't care what happens to Meghan Markle. I think that Meghan was looking for this as a way of fixing the mess that is her business launch. Because we hear from Rob Shooter that Meghan is increasingly reliant on these readings before confirming meetings, signing agreements, or attending engagements. That's meetings, agreements, engagements. It's in reverse. It's not going to improve things. It might even make things worse, that Meghan gets more and more reliant on this kind of advice rather than on just good business sense, which she's not listening to either, allegedly, given the high exit rate of very accomplished people from her employ. And so I don't think this is going to help. It's not going to turn things around because she won't listen, she won't learn, she won't take on board good advice. And it's not going to fix the mess that she's in terms of her business launch. So that's the reading. Good luck to the celebrity astrologer, and I will see you again tomorrow.